I know you came back from a hunting trip, so being out and about, I think is a positive. How are you feeling and everything since the diagnosis?
I'm good, Steve. When we talked back, around the time I got diagnosed, and you and I talked before I ever revealed it to the public. Um, it, I'll have to admit, I mean, I thought the world was caving in on me. It was the end of the world. I can't believe this. Not me. I'm healthy. I'm very active. I mean, it doesn't happen to me. But now that the dust has settled, um, I'm good. The medicine I take manages the symptoms. It does nothing for stopping the disease. There's always the fear of what happens next. What's the next step? Um, but I'm trying to live in the present and just make the most of what I got. I mean, I'm very thankful. I'm very blessed. I've had a wonderful 55 years and have a wonderful family. And so a great support group. And, I can't complain.
Frank Wycheck's family posted the results of his death, and it was they found a lot of CTE. It's probably scary, and I know that's something we've talked about in the past. When you
Yeah.
see that's the risk that everyone takes when they step on the field.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't see that, that news, but I'm not surprised. And you're probably not surprised, and neither is the public surprised at this point. I would think that every player that dies from here on out, if they would, you know, have their brain tested, I would say a high percentage would be CTE. And we're just really scraping the surface of how damaging head trauma can be, and concussions mainly. And I think people now take it serious, but there's still that, you know, almost like a fad, but we know it's not. It's really frightening. And it makes me wonder what the future brings for me. And not to mention, I've already been diagnosed with Parkinson's. Um, like, as I said earlier, I often wonder, and I try not to, but I can't help it. What's the future holds?